So back to Alvechurch today on Horseshoe Lake. I've drawn peg 9, which for those who know it, is a very, very shallow peg. Just wished Jace good luck. So I wasn't like overly optimistic about it, to be honest, but hey, hopefully get a decent day's fishing. So I'm going to start on the method, just having a bit of a nightmare with a mould. So with Horseshoe, I found like normally if you got an island shark, because not every peg has, whatchamacallit, you normally catch a couple of idiot fish really quick, and then it just, I don't know why, it just dies. You just can't seem to catch on it. I know the odd angler catches on the method or match, but I can't seem to make that happen, to be honest. So any advice of making that happen, please let me know. It normally helps when you get it in the lake.
Have to edit that out.
So just fishing 0.22 main line to a 0.18 hook length, and then a 20 gram method feeder. Everything has to be in line, free running. As you can see, the bites are pretty savage.
Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna beg you? Not
So we are just about 20ish minutes in, just netted my second carp. Just had 2 bites on the feeder, that's it, and as you can see the bites are pretty ferocious. Now I'm going to feed the pole, so I haven't fed anything anywhere at all, because obviously you've only got your 3 bags of pellets and a 3-pint limit of maggots or casters. So obviously you just want to be quite sparing with the bait, and just also gives time to me to look around and see what everyone else is doing. So I'm going to hopefully catch on paste at 13 metres, but this time of year, springtime, and it's been a bit tough. I remember a few years ago I used to have quite a good run catching on worms here. The water's really shallow, so I ain't cut very many up. So the last thing I want to do is end up cutting like 1/4 kilo of worms and then end up not catching on it, because it'd just be a waste of money. So I just cut literally like an egg cup up to start off with, and just play it by ear, see what happens. Should catch on pace. Spoke to Mikey. Mikey said a lad caught really well on this peg on pace, so fingers crossed. I'm putting paste at 13 metres, slightly to my right, and I'm going to fish 14.5 metres to my left with worms. So just nothing special, just worms, fishery pellets, some micros, bit of corn, you know, and I ain't even fed that yet. So just going to see if they're going to blow on the paste and then sort of play it by ear, to be honest. So just got a banded 6mm, just fishery pellet, and then just like I say, just fishing fishery micros. So, quite surprisingly, I never caught nothing on my paste line. I had a couple of like sort of liners and stuff, but they didn't really come to it properly. So I just got a crazy bream jumping around everywhere. So my worm line definitely was 100 times better. So it was only about 18 inches deep. So a few lads said, "Oh, did you catch shallow today? I'm fishing worms." No, that was on the deck. So you could literally walk across where they keep this peg in Chester's. Wouldn't recommend it. Also, I did catch a tench today, a crucian, and I had probably about, I don't know, about maybe 6 skimmers. And then the carp I did catch on the worms long were quite a good stand, to be honest. Probably averaging between sort of 5 and 8 pound. I had a couple of bit bigger ones. So just literally fish in 020. Yep. Bit clumsy. 75p's worth of bait just dropped in on the top kit. Just feed my short line later. So just fishing 020 straight through. So no messing around. To a size 16 out, and then I got a 2.5 tricore elastic. The thing is they're going to tear off. Oh, that's quick, skimmer. And it didn't seem to put the skimmers off. So I'm not being funny with this lake. I've said it before. If you've ever watched any of my other videos, no point fishing light. The fish are so fit in this lake that they'll just do you. Sometimes I had to wait quite a while for bites, and you sort of knew when the fish were coming. I mean, the camera would never pick it up, but you had like, because it's so shallow, you had like movement, and you even had like sort of like tails and fish like moving around, and obviously you knew when fish were there. So like feeding the paste line, nothing seemed to come over the top of it, which was quite surprising, to be honest. So I'm glad I didn't fish a light rig or anything like that. So the elastic's just set soft. So you just want soft but strong elastic, if that makes sense. Don't want anything that's too crazy, because if you put like a 3mm hollow or something like that, or through a short kit, you're going to have carnage. You have broken sections and hook pulls and all the rest of it. Just fishing a 0.2 gram float. I fish quite a long line. Mikey asked me that just to help with, like, especially when it's bright. I know it's got ripple now, but sometimes it literally went flat calm. And obviously being so shallow and that, then fish would definitely spook in off your pole, so I can just keep my pole off my line, if that makes sense. It just keeps it away. I do it quite a lot here, to be honest, fishing long line. I'm sure I sometimes sacrifice missing a few bites, but I feel like I get a lot more bites by fishing a longer line, even with the water coloured as it is. So a good test for my MBR full pole. Only had it for a couple of weeks. Not that there's anything wrong with my 821, to be honest. But the R4 is definitely a bit stiffer. Well, quite a bit stiffer, to be fair. You see they're pulling pretty hard there. So just got that extra section there just in case fish tears off again. Well, an absolutely fantastic day. I had £172 to win the match, and as you can see the weights are all there, so pretty decent. £140 was second. There's a couple of, I think there were 6 weights over £100, so really good. Anyway, look after yourself, take care, and I'll catch you soon.